Good afternoon and welcome to Sundays with Saavy Shae. I am sitting in my vehicle filming today because I'm headed out of town for a conference, but I did not want to disappoint and give you just some quick tips about your resume because that's what I told you last week we will be talking about today. So first I want to just give a shout out to my new branded shirt from L Created Squared. Thank you so much. Saavy Shae, it's your move. So let's get into your resume. I want to give you just 5 quick tips about your resume. Number 1, please make sure that your resume has an email address that is professional. And I know you've heard that over and over again, but hiring managers and recruiters really do pay attention to that kind of stuff, okay? Number 2, leave off your exact address. You are stereotyping your own self by putting exactly where it is you live. With all of the technology that we have, like Google Maps, where people can actually go and pinpoint and identify and look at your exact dwelling, employers really don't need to be given that information. So all you need to put on your resume is the city, the state, and the zip code. So number 1, professional email. Number 2, do not put your exact street address. Number 3, if you have over 10 years of experience, you do not have to list every single job in those previous 10 years. The only reason you would need to list that is if one of those jobs is specific to what it is you want to do now. What I like to do on the resumes that I complete is just put them down in smaller font. I list the name of the agency, the job, and the years that the individual has worked there. Because it's not that that's not important, but the skill set that you needed for that job most likely won't be what you need in the career that you are seeking many years later. Okay? Number 4. People ask all the time, how long should my resume be? Well, it sort of depends on the experiences that you have. But keep in mind, employers are only going to look for maybe 6 to 10 seconds at your resume. So you want to keep it as concise as possible. Okay, so what do we recommend? It depends on your years of experience. If you are just fresh out of college, university, community college, or, probably pretty young, between 18 and 25, most likely it's gonna just be 1 page. If you have 4 to 8 years of experience, probably 2 pages. And if you have more than 10 years of experience, it's probably gonna be 3 pages, but even still, I wouldn't go any further than that. So 3 pages if you have an extensive experience, or 2 pages if you're kind of mid-level, and then usually 1 page if you're just starting out. And finally, number 5, make sure that your resume and your cover letter go together. It should flow like a paper, like one seamless document. So the information that you highlight in your resume needs to match what is in your cover letter and vice versa, which should be aligned to the job description of the job that you are seeking. So that's your Sunday with Saavy Shae tips, where we're talking about your resume. Stay tuned and we'll talk some more next week. I don't know what we'll talk about next week. Maybe interviewing, but give me some feedback and you tell me what you want to hear about, and that's what we'll talk about. Peace and blessings.